So LeBron James is back and the Lakers are trying to make a playoff push? There are only 7 games left in the season and the Lakers still have a chance to make the playoffs. Check out what the King said in his first interview since his return. Sometimes LeBron James could come a little sideways at these reporters if they don't come correct. Tell me if you sense any shade here. Let's check this out.
Ron, from your foot to your legs to your wind, everything, how'd it feel? How'd your body feel?
I felt okay.
LeBron did a little look away, right? Like, I feel okay. Like, did you just ask me how I feel? Like, come on, bro. Like, oh, come on, sis. Like, whatever. Like, you literally get paid a whole bunch of money to do this. Come with a better question, right? Like, I wish I could have asked him a question. That would have been a different choice of words for me on that one. But let's see what we got.
Obviously, the rhythm is the most important. I had a couple, drives and the ball got away from me. A couple shots didn't feel as good as before, obviously, but I was out for 4 weeks, so between that and the wind, just got to get those things back.
LeBron is like, yo, I've been out for 4 weeks. How do you expect me to feel? Like, his numbers, he only scored 19 points. He didn't have the best game. Like, you could lead off with a better question than that. Come on now.
Into the final stretch of the season.
What was that process like for you, the 4 weeks watching this team, and then as you kind of process what the next 7 look like as a whole?
Obviously, it sucks not being able to play, but definitely very proud of the team. When I was out just watching them just compete at a high level, playing the game the right way, playing, Laker basketball, and the guys, put us in position to be able to go down the stretch and be able to put ourselves in playoff position. So.
You know what? That actually wasn't a bad question. Maybe I'm hating a little bit. Maybe I'm like, I wish I was there questioning the King. LeBron, can I ask you some questions? Like, maybe that's what it is. But overall, like, this is kind of standard protocol for a LeBron James interview, but it gets better. Watch this.
That was fun to see.
What was the injury you're dealing with?
This is my man. Your man just asked LeBron, yo, what was the injury you're dealing with? And look at LeBron's face. He's like, bro, you came here, you didn't do the research to figure out like what was happening with me and my foot or whatever it is. Like, yo, he's like, I don't believe that this joker is asking me what was the injury. Aren't you an NBA analyst? Aren't you a beat reporter? Like, how you don't know what happened to why are you even in here in the locker room asking me questions? It's ridiculous. Peep the pause though. He's like, I know this guy didn't just ask me that. Yo, this is too good.
I tore a tendon in my foot.
Yo, there was some shade there. LeBron was like, what injury I'm dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot. I got to bring that back a little bit. Let's check that out.
I tore a tendon in my foot.
The injury I was dealing with?
I tore a tendon in my foot.
Yo, I cannot, yo. This is too good.
And that's normal.
And look, he's looking. He's like, what injury am I dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot. Too good.
Only longer than a 4-week recovery process.
It is.
When did you get a sense of you would have a plan to get you back faster than what the normal kind of routine is on that?
When the doctors told me I was healing faster than...
Yo, he said, yo, the guy asked him, like, hey, LeBron, when did you get an idea that you'd be coming back sooner, than expected with an injury like that? It usually takes a little longer. LeBron is like, when the doctor told me, yo, this is too good. Your man's facial expressions. Yo, LeBron be mad sarcastic, yo. It's crazy.
Anybody I've seen before with the injury.
And how do you feel like you'll be able to manage it with the final 7 regular season games plus whatever comes after that?
It's day to day, obviously. The most important for me is Monday morning. When I wake up tomorrow, I step out of the bed and see what happens, with that. But I feel confident in the workouts that I had this week. And the day after the workouts, when I woke up and I stepped down off the bed, that I could possibly play today, and after my workout earlier before the game, I knew I could play today, just from the long week that I had, but we'll see what happens.
Yo, let me come in and interview these players because these questions are boo boo bear. Let's keep going.
What were the 3 days like, and mentally, how important was it for you to come back with 8 games left?
No, it wasn't how many games. It was just, I can come back when I felt comfortable to be able to explode and run and jump. And
Yo, LeBron looked like, yo, these people don't know what the heck they doing. I'm not going to give the examples of the questions that I would ask. And it's like, it's not even about me. It's just like, they're like super official, journalists who could get the kind of response you want. LeBron looks disengaged. He looks like, yo, what are y'all even like doing right now? Like, I would rather be in an ice bath than talking to you guys.
And not second guess myself being out on the floor, especially at this level. My days will start at 7 in the morning and end around dinner time, around 7 o'clock at night. From rehab to training to treatment to do it all over again and then do it all over again. So I'm going to try to put myself and my body in, the best possible chance to be able to come back before the end of the regular season or before the end of the season period, even if we didn't make the playoffs.
LeBron, I think everyone here.
For the young players out there, your man said he wakes up at 7 a.m. and he's rehabbing until 7 p.m. So if you are dealing with an injury right now, just know like you got to put in that time and that effort. It's not about just healing. It's also about working to make sure that you can rehab. I love that one.
Is typically used to, if you're questionable, you're probably going to play. But was there anything in that pregame warm-up? I know you finished with a couple dunks. You were moving a little bit, driving a little bit. Was there anything you were looking for to make sure, okay, this is good to go before I play today, or was it all pretty set?
No, it wasn't. It's mostly the takeoff and landing, exploding, things of that nature. And, once I knew I could do that, I felt confident I could play.
Why does LeBron look like he's sleeping right now? It's like, dag, bro. Like, you get interviewed after the game, and he, like, look at him. Is he sleeping right now? Like, this is crazy, yo.
Did anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you
Oh, this just got good, y'all. This just got good.
decide against it?
Because I went to LeBron James' feet, and he told me I shouldn't.
Your man said, yo, did anybody recommend surgery? He said, yeah, 2 doctors. He said, why didn't you do it? Because I went to LeBron James' feet. And he said, don't do it. Yo, this is crazy.
I'm not done. Nah, I'm not done.
Are you going to need surgery on this after this season?
I don't know. Right now, I don't need it, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably get another MRI at the end of the season and go from there. But if I end up having to get surgery after the season, you guys won't know.
He said, if I was to get surgery at the end of the season, y'all wouldn't know. Yo, LeBron is playing with them now. This is too good. This is too good.
I don't talk to you guys in the off season, and by the time next season starts, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go.
What country
I don't even talk to y'all in the off season.
is the LeBron James' feet based on? What country is
I
it?
don't know. I have no idea.
Was there anything in these 13 games that you missed? This team went 8-5.
Yeah.
A couple of 3-game winning streaks.
Yep.
Did your sense of the trajectory of what this season could be change at all? Seeing this group kind of come together.
Oh man.
But why is he wiping his eyes like that? Yo, LeBron is like, would y'all just shut up, yo? Just shut up.
Of course. I mean, if they go 8-5, and now we sitting at a chance to be able to, the hell with the play-in, we actually can be a top 8 seed. That definitely changed my mindset on, me coming back and trying to be a part of this, obviously. So Well, I don't really want to say change my mindset. It just enhanced of what I was trying to do as far as my workouts, as far as my treatment and everything. But I mean, they played such great basketball, and I was just ecstatic. And from me being in the boot to me getting out of the boot, you guys saw me on the sidelines, and
I think it's worth noting that LeBron don't get injured like that, yo. And I think over the last few years, especially his Laker years, that we're seeing that, they use certain injuries as an opportunity. I don't know how critical or serious this injury was, but like they use the injury that he has to kind of like let him rest it out so he could like put less mileage, on his body. And I think this season, like he's saying in this little clip right here, that he saw that the Lakers were trending upwards, and because of that, he sped up his rehab. So I think that's fascinating to note.
just feeling such happy about what the guys were doing. So definitely want to be a part of it.
What's the biggest concern for you as you guys head out on the road for these next 5?
No concern, just go out
He said, "What's the biggest concern?" He said, "I ain't got no concerns.
and play ball.
Play ball."
That's it. Go out and play ball, play at a high level, give yourself a chance to win.
Last question. Thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments if you want more videos like this.